Hi again, everyone. I promised the people that I would come back on and show you what the brownies look like after they've been in the freezer for a little while. I took a piece out and I ate it. The first one is always the hardest to get out. So I took one out and I ate it already. As you can see, it looks really good. See what the top looks like? It's nice and firm. The cashew, and it's really a good flavor. It is. It's very good. I'm going to take this and I'm going to post the picture on Facebook just the way it is. Since I cut into it, I'm going to put the picture up there like that. And I'm going to post this on YouTube too so you can see the finished product as well. And give you the recipe so that you can make it yourself. In fact, people that are coming on here now that were not in the other Periscope, I will give you the recipe, what it took to make it. Okay. The first thing I did is I used the food processor for the crust part. And that took 1 cup of walnuts, and I bought some chopped walnuts. And what I did is I just put them in there in the food processor and made them a little bit finer so they're easier to mix up. Then it called for a cup of dates. Since I don't have dates, I used raisins instead because they said you can substitute raisins for dates. Or figs, which I didn't have figs, so I had the raisins. And then a 1/4 cup of, no, they call for cacao powder. I guess the original recipe called for carob powder. Well, the one that rewrote this doesn't like carob powder, so she made cacao. Well, I thought this is ideal because I used the carob powder. 1/4 cup of that. And 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I used the non-alcoholic vanilla, as you know. And a dash of sea salt. And then the cashew cream, the top part is a cup of raw cashews. And I soaked those for about 5-6 hours. I did not soak them overnight. I got up this morning and soaked them. And they're organic and unsalted and they're raw. I got them from Vitacost. And a cup of unsweetened almond milk. I did not have almond milk unsweetened because I don't buy the unsweetened almond milk. However, I found that I had some unsweetened coconut milk. So I used that instead. And then it was another 1/2 cup of the dates again, which, like I said, I didn't have the dates, so I used the raisins. And then another 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla and a dash of sea salt. And the cashew cream mixture was done in the Vitamix. And then I poured it on top of the brownies. And as you can see, it came out really good. Look at the, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, thank you. Blessings to you, too. That's why I took a piece out so you could see what it actually looks like done. And as you can see, the cashew cream is nice and solid. See, it's nice. And I didn't have it in there all that long. But I used carob. I didn't use chocolate. I used carob, which is vegan. I used that because that's what we can use. I bought that through Amazon. And somebody in here may not know what the carob looks like. I put it back, but I will go show you what the carob looks like. And you can take a picture of it if you want to. Yes, carob powder. It's a vegan, and it's a lot better for you than cocoa powder or cacao. Because the cocoa bean itself, you don't want to use that. This is I guess the carob comes from a plant. And I'm not sure exactly what country it's raised in, but oh, there's another bot. We got bots crazy today. I didn't get that. No, I didn't get rid of that one, but oh, you're writing it down. You're writing it down. Well, I haven't. I haven't put it up on YouTube yet, but I will. I'm going to put the first one up on the YouTube, and this, and I'll put it up on YouTube again in case people missed the first one. Then I'll put the recipe on there twice, so everybody can see what it looks like. I wanted to make sure that I showed this one first, and then put them both up on YouTube with the recipe, so that you know what what I used. Yeah, carob powder, CAROB. And I used the Chatfields that I bought at Amazon. Hi, Yvette. I didn't see you there. Sorry. Not interested. Bye. Wow. Gee, that's the first time I've ever been propositioned in a Periscope, a cooking scope, no less. Been propositioned. Whoa. Oh, hi, Woodland. Good to see you. Yeah, boy, I guess getting a proposition is pretty good. Oh man, I've never been propositioned before. Yeah, that was funny. Let me get some water. So I've been busy today. I cleaned I used my Vitamix twice because I made vegan butter because I was out. So I washed it out twice, used it twice, washed it out twice, did the dishes twice. So I really done a lot of dishes today. Oh, you come for the brownies? Well, here they are. Here's a pic. Here you can take a picture of it if you want to. They're really different, really good. Oh, thank you. That's what everybody keeps telling me. It's hard for me to see how I look like, but I wanted to show you because I promised I would come back on and show you the finished brownies, what they look like after the the cashew cream is set up. And then, like I said, when you take it out, you put it right back in the freezer again because it'll thaw out otherwise. Oh, that's too bad, Woodla. I'm sorry to hear that you had to make a new one. That happens, Well, you won't find me deleting mine. I plan to stay on here. Yes, I had the very first piece, so I could show you what it looks like cut. Yeah, I did, and it tastes really good. It's different. It's very different. They're not sweet, but you don't want them to be. But they got raisins in it. But the cashew cream really sets it off, really, 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 really well. So, because carob as a whole is not real sweet anyway. Yeah, so I hope that people will like these and make them themselves. Oh, here I got another bot again. Oh, those bots are terrible. Report those bots if I don't catch them because they are really bad today. Wow. Anyways, if people see what my brownie thing looks like, I hold it up. See, that's what it looks like. You see the cashew cream is nice and pretty on the outside. It looks real good, I think, and it's tasty. You don't have to have eat something so full of sugar. Sure they taste good, but they're not good for you. I can make something healthy, not be full of sugar, and it'd be better for me. It'll taste better too. Oh, pull it towards me. Oh, okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I think I had it too close. Now you can see it better. I hope. Yeah, okay, there. I think you can see it better. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Look at that person. Wow. Oh, my goodness. That person must be awful miserable. We get those kind of people. Oh, my goodness. That was awful. Yikes is right. Oh, my goodness. I'm not interested in anything he had to say. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Can't get rid of you? Well, I'll get rid of you. No, I didn't see their username, but I'm going to get that pathetic. That's right. That person says I can't get rid of him. Well, I'll get rid of him. I'll get rid of him big time. I'll report him to Periscope myself if I have to. It's terrible. These people they're miserable. Well, I'm not a great grandma yet, but I am a grandmother. I've got 6 grandchildren. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we need to pray for people like that. See, there that person is again. Can't get rid of her. Oh my gosh. See, I can't block her. Karen's nightmare. Oh my God, I bet you ain't my money. She's using my pick too. Oh no, we've got people on here that are doing that. If she's my kid, yeah, I know. I can't block her. There's some reason she's got it. I cannot block her. I don't know what to do. I can't get rid of her. I know what her username is. I've tried to block her. Maybe when I watch the Periscope or replay, I can block her then. No, they're not. Oh, if that person used my pick in her thing, that's terrible. Gee whiz. Yeah, we have to ignore her. Yeah, go ahead and report her again because that's all. She's just trying to seek attention. That's all she's trying to do. And yes, I am from the United States. I live in Oregon. That's all you can do is just report her because she's a miserable soul. She doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't have anything better to do than to come in here and cause problems and call a person an old hag and say bad things like she said. I'm not going to talk about that. That's part of my Periscope. Trump does not be brought in here. Yeah, it could be a bot, but usually you can get rid of those things. Yeah, there's probably probably right. Yeah, she might be jealous that she doesn't look as good as I do. That could very well be. And I can actually honestly say that I feel good in saying that because I'm on the road to losing a lot of weight. And she probably doesn't look as good as I do, so she's just simply jealous. So she has no other thing to do but to come in here and cause problems. Yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to continue with this. And if she wants to be miserable, that's her. I don't intend to be miserable. Oh, thank you. I am so glad that you do. That's why I commend you, because so many people love my periscopes. Oh, yeah, they could be watching from Twitter, and that might be why I can't block them. I'm hoping when I watch the replay I can block them. If I can't, well, I know what the username is, and I can just search for it on Periscope, and then I can block it that way. Because I know what it said. Karen's Nightmare. I think it's all caps, the first three initials. But people like that, you gotta pray for them. Well, something, Alexis can do from Pampered Chef. She gets them. Leslie's getting them now. Anybody that is doing the right thing, they're going to get them. People are just miserable, and they don't know how else to be. They're miserable, so they want you to be miserable right along with them. You know something? I don't choose to be miserable. And if they want to be miserable, they can go right ahead and be miserable all by the little old lonesome. Because I'm not gonna fret about it one bit. Now, see, I can block most of these, but hers I could not block. She's got it set up such a way that she can come in and do these to all kinds of people, and you can't get rid of her. And it's a shame. But you just have to keep reporting her, because I think eventually she's going to get canned for Periscope anyway. She gets enough reports on her. You know something? I think you're right, because those are the kind that you cannot block them no matter what you do. I wouldn't even know what to even do, how even to hack. I wouldn't even think about it, because I wouldn't even know the first thing to do to hack into anybody's. Oh my goodness, if that's all she can do, well then I pity her. I really do. She hasn't got much of a life, She hasn't got much of a life at all, because she just wants to hack into a Periscope and cause grief for other people. Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I tried 2 or 3 times to block her, and it kept coming back in error. And I've done that on my live Periscopes before, that I couldn't block them. I couldn't hardly even block them on the replay, but, I go back and watch them to see if I can. I hope I can block her on the replay. Yep, absolutely right. For those that just coming on, here are my brownies that I made with carob, and that they have the cashew cream frosting on it, which is very, very good. Welcome, Darlene. I didn't see you in here. And I think it turned out really good. I'm the only one eating them, and I think they taste very good. They don't have to be perfect. Vegan. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I don't do that in here. Sorry. You're out of luck. You're out of luck there, fella. I forgot. I didn't block that. Couldn't get that one blocked, so go ahead and report that one. You're out of luck there, fella. I don't do that in here. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure how they're going to turn out, because it's hard to get the crust exactly the way you're supposed to get it. I pressed it down and everything, and it still wants to crumble a little bit, but I'm the only one eating it right now, so I guess it doesn't really matter, And so I'll probably do it a little bit better the next time, but I think they look good just the way they are, because I promised whoever it was that asked me if I would come back on and show the finished product that I would do it, because if I try to wait till tomorrow, I'd forget. Oh, and by the way, and I think I'm going to. There's Alexis. Hi, Alexis. Here's my raw vegan brownies I just made with the cashew cream. I put them in the freezer and then decided to show the finished product. And I'm going to put this up on your page in Facebook as well as mine. No, I don't drink tea. But, hi, good to see you, Alexis. I did watch your replay from this morning. Excellent. But these are real good. This is a real simple recipe, Alexis. I didn't have to bake it. All you have to do is put it in the freezer. And because the cashew cream gets on like an ice cream. And then I put it back in the freezer when I'm done. Oh, a vegan chef. Well, I guess so. I'm a vegan chef, but I enjoy doing this for other people because I know Alexis, she does a lot of cooking with Pampered Chef, and I enjoy watching her periscopes, even though she's not vegan, but I still enjoy watching her make different things, and she comes into mine, which I'm appreciative of that. Even though she's not vegan, I appreciate her coming into mine and seeing what I make, because everybody's different. We all make different things, and I appreciate it when people come in here because it's because of you guys that I'm able to keep coming in here and keep doing these because I'm getting a lot of response. People want me to keep coming back, and I didn't put either, but it didn't call for any of those, Alexis. It didn't even call for eggs in it. And no eggs, no applesauce. I'll give you the recipe. Okay. The bottom crust, I used in my food processor. It was a cup of raw walnuts, and they were pretty much chopped, so I just kind of run it a little bit to make them like a powder. Then it called for a cup of dates, which I didn't have the dates, but I did have raisins, so I put that in there because you can substitute raisins and figs for dates. Okay? And then a quarter cup of carob powder. Now they say cacao. The original recipe that was written used carob powder, but I guess the one that made this didn't like carob powder, so she used cacao. Well, I used the quarter cup of carob and a half to 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then a dash of sea salt. And then the cashew cream, it calls for a cup of raw cashews soaked, which I soaked them for about 6 hours, and they are raw, they're organic. I bought them at Vitacost. And a cup of unsweetened almond milk, which I did not have, but you can use any dairy milk, non-dairy milk you had. So I had not unsweetened coconut milk, so I used that. And then I used a half a cup of raisins for the cashew cream, and a teaspoon of vanilla and a dash of sea salt. And I mixed it all in my Vitamix and then poured it up on top of the brownies and then put it in the freezer. Hi again, good to see you. And it's a no bake, which is simple as can be. I like the no bakes because it doesn't take long to do them, and they're easy. I don't have to heat my oven up or anything like that. And like I said, I will post it up on your group in Facebook, Alexis. I will give the recipe there so people can make it themselves if they want to. And I'll put the recipe down just the way it is written, and then I'll say what I substituted for. But you can use cacao powder or Hershey's cocoa if you want to, since you're not vegan. It's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. But since I'm a vegan, I use the carob powder. But it turned out really good, and the reason there's a piece missing is because I ate the piece. I wanted to do that before I came on here to show you exactly what it looks like when it's completely done. Who's going to eat this? Well, it's just me, basically. I just take my time at it, Alexis. I don't make anything for anybody else but me right now. My daughter-in-law is going to have other things for Christmas, have dessert, so I won't make it for her. But I wanted to try something new. But I just put it in the freezer and just take a piece out and eat it as I want to, and then put it back in the freezer. Yes, no bake. That's no bake. It's just as simple as can be. I like the no bake because it makes it real easy. It makes it a lot easier. I don't have to heat my oven up or anything like that. Send you a piece in the mail. Okay. I like to send everybody a piece in the mail, But look at the cashew cream. Doesn't that look so good? I mean, look at that. And like I said, it's nice and solid. You could and it's it didn't, when I poured it in there, you could put a hole in it, but you can't now because I left it sit. I didn't let it sit in there too long. I think it was a couple hours maybe. Oh, somebody else got a bot again. I'll see if I can delete that. There we go. Got that one. But I'm glad I could come in here and do this, because it's because of you people that I'm coming in here and doing this. Alexis loves to cook. She does it every day, and she gets quite a few people in her periscopes. I don't get as many in my cooking scopes as she does, but you know something? I'm not out looking for numbers. I'm looking for people to help them, to live better. And if I can do that, that's what I'm out here to do. I'm helping them to live well. Oh, you are so very, very welcome. That's why I did this, because somebody had asked me to come on here and show the finished product. So I thought I would do that. And if you want to see how I made it, Alexis, just go back to my previous scope that I made a little while ago, and you could see how I made it before this periscope, and you could see it. So you see exactly what I did. Yeah, that's right. Cook at home. You know something, Alexis? When you make your own food, you know what's in it. That's what I like to do. Cook it at home. A lot of people will like to go out to eat at restaurants and stuff like that. I don't like to go out to eat to restaurants because I don't know what's in their food, a lot of it, you know, and I'd rather just make it myself. Yeah, that's right. Exactly, exactly. That's why I do this, because I'm you know, with my Vitamix and my food processor, it makes it a lot easier to be able to. Oh, I know, I know. The thing of it is, when you go to the restaurants, you don't know what's in that food. You know, they put it in front of you, but do you really know what kind of oil they used or anything like that? You don't really know. So you got to be real, real careful. You know, the best thing to do is stay at home like Alexis does and make your own food. Make it yourself. At least you know what's in it. You don't have to question anything like that. I know what's in this. Everything is healthy. I know what's in it. There's nothing in it that's going to harm me. It's going to harm anybody else for that matter. You know, and it was simple to make. It's something you can do in a short period of time. You know, and this would probably make a good dessert for Christmas. Those that celebrate Christmas, I know not everybody does, but those that celebrate Christmas, this would make a very good dessert for your meal. And if I wasn't going to my daughter-in-law's, or if she didn't already have desserts, I would take it for there. But she already has desserts that she'll fix. So, but I'm glad that I could come on here and show this to people, because I want everybody to learn how to cook at home too, just like I do. You know, like I said, with my Vitamix and my food processor, it makes it simple. I tell you, I've really been busy today. I've used the Vitamix twice and the food processor once. I've done the dishes twice. What did I make? These are vegan brownies with cashew cream frosting, and I will give you the recipe. And I'm going to post this up on Facebook. I'm going to post it on Facebook just the way it is, with the piece out of it, so people can see what it looks like. It was 1 cup of raw walnuts, which they were chopped when I bought them, and I just went and put them in the food processor and made them a little finer, so almost like a powder, but not too fine to make butter out of it. And then it calls for a cup of dates, which I did not have, so I used raisins instead. A 1/4 cup of cacao powder, I used carob, but I'm going to when I put the recipe down on Facebook, I will put the recipe down the way it is here, and then behind it I will put what I use, so you know what I used for it. And then a 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is the non-alcoholic vanilla, and a dash of sea salt. That's for the brownie part. Now, for the cashew cream, it's 1 cup of raw cashews, and they were organic, and I soaked them for about 5-6 hours. And then a cup of unsweetened coconut milk. I didn't have the almond milk, but I had the coconut milk, so I used that, because you can use any non-dairy milk, they said, that you wanted of your choice. And a 1/2 cup of raisins again, because I didn't have the dates. And another 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I used a teaspoon of vanilla and a dash of sea salt. That's exactly how I made it. It is just so simple. I mean, my friend Erlene found this recipe yesterday and showed it to me, and then I decided to go ahead and make it. Yeah, hungry? Yeah, I know. I ate a piece of it because I already had my lunch and I didn't want to eat too much, but I ate a piece of it just so I could show you exactly what it looks like with a piece out of it. And I'm going to post it like this up on YouTube. I'll post it on Facebook. I'm going to post this Periscope and the other one, both, because you want to see how I made it. And then I'll post this one up there so you can see the finished product. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Here is my vegan brownies, my raw vegan brownies with the cashew cream icing or frosting. And it's basically a no-bake. You just put it in the freezer, and then when you're done, you get a piece or two out, then you put it right back in the freezer again. I'm leaving it out right now because I want to show it to you, but I'll have to put it back shortly before it starts thawing out. Oh, you want to be my little son? Yeah, I have a 45-year-old son, so you can be, yeah. Oh, you got to go. Well, thank you for coming on, and you have a great night. Bye-bye. Yeah, I know. Everybody gets hungry. Oh, see ya, Alexis, and thank you for coming on. Have a great night. And I'm glad I could come on for everybody. I thought I would do this for you. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go off here in a little bit so I can get ready to post these up on Facebook and post this up on YouTube, because I thought it'd be very valuable for people to have this recipe, both on YouTube and Facebook, because a lot of people that are following me on Facebook are not on YouTube. And the reason I put them up on YouTube, too, is I have YouTube followers on there that are not on Periscope. So if they want to make this recipe, they can do it, too. Although I do have some Periscope followers up on YouTube as well. But I do it specifically for the ones that... Oh, you too. It is under Karen Watterson. Just look for Karen Watterson. That's all you have to search for. And I've got a playlist there of different periscopes. I put them in different playlists. I got desserts separate. I've got prophecy scopes. I've got health nuggets and things like that. And I've got, I think I've got something like about 110 subscribers to my YouTube channel, which isn't a lot, but for me, it makes me feel good to know that people want to follow me on YouTube. And it makes me feel so much better. Hi, Lisa. Here's the finished product. I thought I'd come back on because I think it was you that asked about that, right? You asked about the finished product. I took a piece out so you could see what it looks like, and it's really, really good. And it didn't take very long for it to freeze it. I could have probably froze it a little longer, but it was hard to cut, so I know it was frozen enough because I couldn't get the knife in it very well. But I'm going to go a little bit so I can post this up on Facebook, so I can go up on YouTube, get this up there. Oh, doesn't it though? And I already took the piece out and ate it so you could see what it looks like cut. That's why I did that. Yeah, they are delicious. I can probably hold one up maybe a little bit. It's kind of hard because it wants to crumble at the bottom. But basically, there you can see, you see more of the top than the bottom. It kind of wants to crumble at the bottom. But that's okay because I'm eating it myself, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because nobody else is eating it but me. So But that being said, I think I'm going to go for now so I can take care of this and take a picture of this, post it up on Facebook, and then go ahead and post this up on YouTube as well and get the recipe up there so people can start making it on their own. But I thank every one of you for coming in. This has been a wonderful having you in here supporting me, and I'm so thankful for all of you. Oh, you're very, very welcome, and thank you for coming on. I hope you all have a great night, and I will, like I said, come by the end of the week, probably Friday. I found a vegan eggless eggnog that I'm going to do a periscope on. That's very, very simple. It doesn't take eggs, but it's called vegan nog. And I plan on doing that since it'll be closer to Christmas. I got the recipe off of the YouTube, and I will be doing that. So I'll be waiting for that towards the end of the week. If I find something else between now and then, I will post it up on Periscope too. I'll see you later. You take care, okay? Yes, you have a good night too. But everybody have a great night. These are just for me. They're just for me. You want to try it? Okay, I will post it up on YouTube and I'll post it up on Facebook and I'll put the recipe up there so you can try it. It's just as simple. No bake or anything like that. I want to wish you all a very good night. Thank you all for coming on. The live viewers as well as the replay viewers will be coming on later. I hope you all have a great night and take care. God bless and bye-bye.